And I'd like to start by sharing my screen. And hopefully everyone can see my screen. And this is the cloud contest. And here's the link, toastmasters.tools/contests. Are you a contest chair or a chief judge? Click the button below to start setting up your event. I would suggest that you read this whole area as well before you start. And again, thank you to our very own Michael Gurney, distinguished Toastmaster, who created this cloud contest console. Try saying that fast, cloud contest console. And it's being used worldwide right now. I've heard of other districts that are using this console. So let's pretend we're going to set up the event. Now you're going to click and suggest, and whether you're having it at the club, the area, division, or district, for the purpose today, I'm an area director this year, so I can't compete. I do have a speech in my back pocket one of these days when I am eligible to compete. So let's just say area. And this year, the district has selected the two contests, which are evaluation and international. And at the area level, you would choose, now the area contest will be done in February. So you would choose a date in February. As the area director, generally you're the contest chair. You can assign someone else to be the contest chair or the Toastmaster. But you would have to keep yourself as contest chair so that you can edit or update or add people. You would put in your name, your last name, your email address, and save and submit. Maybe I'll just do that right now so you can see what it looks like. The host has spotlighted me, but I can't put in a date. Oh, here it is, sorry. February 10th, let's say. Oh no, that's the TLI. Let's not do February 10th. February 17th. Contest chair, Carole Murphy, mj.telus.net, mj.telus.net, and then save and submit. So now once I've saved and submit, I've received an email from contest@toastmasters.org. And here is the area contest, and there's the evaluation and the international. And then you would start filling in your officials and your contestants. Now I've already done one, so we're going to switch over to that one that I already created. And we created an evaluation one. It's really important that you check the bold at the top that you're in the correct contest. As a judge or a contest official, you want to make sure you're in the right contest. So make sure you're checking the bold. Sometimes I'm never sure about clicking on these two. So make sure that it says evaluation, you're in the right contest. Now, when you start adding your people, if you click to the international one, it would be blank. So now you have to add the same people to the international one. And when you're adding someone, it will ask you if it's a new person or if somebody that you already put in the evaluation. And so you can just click on everybody that's the same person. So always make sure to do both, the evaluation and the international. If you notice here, I have to move this over a bit. When I added the two contestants, it gave me a little icon here. And if I click on that icon, I get the certificate of participation, and it has the contestant's name, and it's signed by the chief judge already. And if it's online, you can download it, and then you can show it when you're doing the contestant interviews, or you can definitely email it to the participant so they have a nice certificate to show that they were a speech contestant. These other icons is specifically, let's say if we go over here to Yuri, If I misspelt her email address and she didn't get the link, then I could correct it here. If Yuri tells me, I'm sorry, I can't make it, I would delete her and then find someone else. Now, if they said they didn't get the link, I would click this icon and then I would just go email link to the official. And that's it, they would get the link. If they still don't get the link, then I would copy the link to the clipboard and then send it to them that way. Is there any questions so far with that? So we'll do a little bit of demonstration because everybody's cloud console, so whether you're a timer, a counter, a judge, a tiebreaker judge, a chief judge, or a contest chair, your console's different. So let's take a look at our timers console. I can't see if there's any hands up. Is there any questions before we move on? No? Okay. I'm going to ask Janice, who is our timer, to share her screen with her timer console for the contest. Janice? Did you leave us? There she is. Okay. So this is what a timer console looks like. Now we've already added the timing for the, and as you can see, she is in the evaluation contest. Janice, if you can show that you're in the evaluation contest with your mouse at the top, the bold at the top. Yes, thank you. She's already put in the timing, and because this is an evaluation contest, oh, she took one out, now she'll put another one in. So she put Darren, 1 minute, 32, save and submit. And when it does that, you can refresh your screen. If you see doubles like that, if you refresh your screen, you'll go back to the 2 people. Now, this is important for the chief judge to also check the timing to make sure that nobody's disqualified. In the evaluation contest, you're disqualified if you're under 2 minutes and over 3.5 minutes. And obviously, Darren Frew is disqualified. Is it 2 minutes or is it 1.5? I think it's 1.5. 2 minutes? Okay. Save and submit. So they're not disqualified. So that is the console for the timer. Make sure that you're in the right contest. And then when we move to the international contest, you would click on your international and see who your speakers are. Now we've only put 2 speakers in there for a reason, because I want to show how to use the tiebreakers ballot when we get there. So that is the timer. Now we need to see a judge's console. Is Christopher here? Christopher? Yes, yeah. Christopher, can you share your screen? Christopher was a judge. And this is that's a judge's console. And at the bottom, it says enter official contest ballot. So Christopher, if you want to choose a contestant, he's going to choose. And so he chose Darren as first place. He chose Melody as second place. And of course, a judge can choose first, second, and third. So just a regular judge would choose first, second, and third. And then it's really important that the ballot is signed. And as you can see, Christopher used his mouse to make a C chin. You can actually put an X if you want, as long as there's a mark there. I know that it's the judge's ballot. And then the judge would save and submit. Okay, so that is his ballot. And now, who was our other judge? Yuri were you the other judge? Can you fill in your ballot? You don't have to share, but can you fill in your ballot?
Correct, it's already done.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you, Christopher. Now I'm just going to share my ballot again. And I'm going to refresh. So now this is the contest chair or the chief judge. I guess I could have got Nayla to do this. I can see that Christopher sent his ballot in and Yuri has sent her ballot in, and they're signed, so they're not spoiled. If they didn't sign their ballot, I would quickly tell them, please delete your ballot and resubmit it. And when you go back into your console, it gives you an option to delete it and resubmit it with a signature. Generally, we're supposed to call it a spoiled ballot, but sometimes you have just enough judges at your contest, so you can make that quick change. So now we see that there is a tie. Our tiebreaker judge is Paul Rostagno, and I'm going to ask Paul to share his screen now. Now, Paul, if you can enter. Now, you see that Paul has got 10 contestants. The tiebreaker judge is responsible for ranking every individual speaker. The regular judge does a third, second, and a first place. The tiebreaker judge does, if there's 7 contestants, they do 7. Now, their points are a bit different because the regular judge, first place is 3 points, second place is 2 points, third place is 1 point. With the tiebreaker judge, first place is 10 points, 9, etc. But what you want to do, so now your ballot is done, Paul? Did you save and submit? And he signed it, save and submit. Okay, and now I'll share my ballot again, or my screen. Or Nayla, why don't you share yours? Sorry, you're the chief judge. Thank you, Paul. And you probably want to refresh your screen, Nayla. Oh, it's refreshed already. So now Nayla, as the chief judge, can bring in the tiebreaker's ballot. So if you can click on the tiebreaker ballot, Nayla. Are you clicking on the tiebreaker ballot? You're muted. I don't know.
I can't find my screen. I know I'm sharing it, but I can't see it. I'm going to have to stop sharing it if you can do it.
I'll do it. Okay. So I'm going to refresh because Paul just put in his information. So I'm going to show tiebreaker. So as you can see, the tiebreaker, first place went to Melody, second place went to Darren Frew. Now, it's very important that you use the tiebreaker's ballot only for the tie that you're breaking. If you're not breaking the tie between first, second, and third, and you're breaking a tie for 5th and 6th place, you look on the tiebreaker's ballot. Now, Paul actually only put in the 2 speakers. I don't have any other speakers, but generally, if you had 7 speakers, his ballot would show 7 people here. And there would be 7 contestants up here as well. So you're just breaking the tie. You're not using that ballot to increase the first place person, second place person, or anything like that. Only the 2 people that have a tie. And then, oh, how come it doesn't show? Maybe it shows on Nayla's ballot. Oh, no, we have to do the counter. Sorry. Okay. Now for the counter. Who was my counter? I forgot who my counter was. Donna.
Donna.
Donna Ho.
Yes.
Donna, can you share your screen as the counter? Okay, so you're in the evaluation. Keep going, Donna. Okay, you're going to add ranking. So this is the counters console. You're going to choose a contestant, so Melody, and you're going to rank her first place, and you're going to save and submit. And now you're going to add ranking again. Choose second place, Darren, second place, and save and submit. Okay, and if you can stop share. I'm going to share once more again. So the contest chair and the chief judge have access to all the information. They're the only ones that know who the tiebreaker judge is. So now that the rankings have been in, now I've got my certificate here. So there is the speech contest, first place, Melody, and it's signed by the district chief judge and dated. Again, you can download it and present it when you're doing the presentations at the end of your contest, and download it and email it to the winners, the first, second, and third place winners. Now, if somebody tells you I didn't get my link as a contest official, again, you would press on that, or you would tell them to go to toastmasters.tools/contest, which I will do right now. Oops, sorry, let me share my screen again. Move this over. Sorry, should come up. So here you can just go to that and get my link, put your email address in and get my link. If you still have a problem, then obviously the contest chair or the chief judge misspelled your email address. So make sure that your email, you check with the contest official to make sure we have the right email address. And that's all I have for the refresher on the cloud contest. Thank you to Yuri for recording today. We've recorded the judges workshop. Alexandre is still here, and thank you, Alexandre, for allowing us to record your keynote speech. And this was also recorded, and we'll get Melody to put it on YouTube. So if anybody didn't get an opportunity to attend today, they will have the YouTube recording for the refresher. Are there any questions?
Yeah, Alexander had some questions regarding whether or not we can use this for in-person contests.